LinkedIn presents.
The beauty of the perfect business formula is that it's not static. Your skills will evolve, your passions might shift, and the market will undoubtedly change. Being mindful of these elements allows you to adapt and ensure your business remains a source of both profit and personal fulfillment.
Good morning. I'm your host, Michael Kovnat, and this is the Next Big Idea Daily. Quick masterclasses from the best new nonfiction in under 15 minutes. Make sure you're following the show to get new episodes and sign up for our free companion newsletter using the link in the episode notes. So have you ever fantasized about quitting your job and being your own boss? It's a tantalizing idea for many of us, but a scary one too. How do you do it? Do you have the stomach for it? Well, here to make the process a little bit less terrifying is Grant Sabatier, who went from broke and jobless to financially free by age 30. Grant has started and sold multiple businesses. He's the co-founder of MMG Media Group, the creator of Millennial Money, which was acquired by The Motley Fool, and an active angel investor and advisor. His story and writing have been featured in more than 400 international media outlets, and his 2019 book, Financial Freedom, became an international bestseller. Now Grant's back with a new book called Inner Entrepreneur, A Proven Path to Profit and Peace. And it's all about building a business that doesn't just make money, but actually makes your life better. Sound pretty good? Well, here's Grant to share 5 big ideas to get you started right after this quick break.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Leah Smart, host of Everyday Better, an award-winning podcast dedicated to personal development. Join me every week for captivating stories and research to find more fulfillment in your work and personal life. Listen to Everyday Better on the LinkedIn Podcast Network, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From LinkedIn News, I'm Jessie Hempel, host of the Hello Monday podcast. Start your week with the Hello Monday podcast. We'll navigate career pivots. We'll learn where happiness fits in. Listen to Hello Monday with me, Jessie Hempel, on the LinkedIn Podcast Network or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Grant Sabatier, author of Inner Entrepreneur and the international bestseller, Financial Freedom. I'm an entrepreneur who has started and sold multiple businesses, and I'm passionate about helping you use entrepreneurship to achieve financial independence and build a life you love. I'm going to share 5 key insights from my new book, Inner Entrepreneur, that can help you whether you're curious about entrepreneurship or already a seasoned pro. Insight number 1, the perfect business formula. The perfect business combines how much time you have, your skills, and your passion with a market opportunity and a mission bigger than yourself. This formula helps you create a business that makes money, aligns with your strengths and interests, and helps you make an impact. While it's never been easier in history to make money, how you make money and use money to build a life you love matters. When you help others through your business, whether that's being able to help your employees support their families or helping the broader world, you're able to unlock a level of joy that goes beyond just serving yourself. For example, when I started my media company Millennial Money, I combined my digital marketing skills, passion for personal finance, and the growing market opportunity in financial education. Most schools don't offer personal finance education, and many people didn't grow up learning about money, so I saw an opportunity to build a personal finance media company. This alignment allowed me to build a successful business that I truly enjoyed running and made a real impact on people's lives. But it wasn't just about me. There was a genuine need. Think about it. Are you solving a problem for people, making their lives easier, making them happier, or maybe even helping them make money? You can use my perfect business formula to figure out what to focus on. Consider Ashley Hamilton, the single mom from Detroit mentioned in the book. She started investing her tax refunds in real estate, fueled by a mission to offer affordable, high-quality rentals to low-income families. This mission amplified her efforts, providing her business with purpose beyond mere profit. This alignment is key. The beauty of the perfect business formula is that it's not static. Your skills will evolve, your passions might shift, and the market will undoubtedly change. Being mindful of these elements allows you to adapt and ensure your business remains a source of both profit and personal fulfillment. Freedom comes from limits, not unlimited choices. We tend to think of freedom as having unlimited choices, but setting limits in business and life actually expands your freedom. When you define what you don't want to do and what you do want to do, you can create what I call your space of freedom. This is the space where you're able to do what truly matters, the things that you really love. If you don't set these limits for yourself, you'll default to the limits others set for you. Take travel, for example. I learned early that I hated traveling for work unless it was somewhere I loved or was very excited to explore. Since then, I have consistently turned down lucrative opportunities because they would require me to travel and spend time away from my family. This clarity is essential. What are your non-negotiables? Is it spending evenings with your family, only working 4 days a week, being able to pick up your kids from school? Defining these limits up front will guide your decisions and prevent you from getting caught in the trap of chasing every opportunity. In my own journey, I've worked hard to create these limits in my life, and these limits have given me more freedom. I learned to say no to clients and opportunities that didn't align with my goals and how I wanted to spend my time. It also allowed me to focus on the projects that were most fulfilling and ultimately were more successful. It also meant I had more free time to dedicate myself to the things I really wanted to do. By setting limits, you can avoid burnout and build a business that supports your ideal lifestyle. Make sure you're building a business that aligns with and supports the type of life you want. Now, this isn't about creating arbitrary restrictions, but rather thoughtfully designing your business around your values and priorities. What trade-offs are you willing to make, and what lines will you not cross? Trust what you feel before what you think. Intuition is a powerful tool in business decisions. While data and analysis are important, your intuition often picks up on subtle clues and cues that your rational mind might miss. I've always been fascinated with this concept. The more you trust your intuition, the stronger it becomes. It will start feeling easier, then easy, and eventually effortless. For instance, when I decided to leave my first company, many people thought that I was crazy for leaving so much money on the table, but I knew I would never be happy, no matter how successful the business was. Since then, every time I've trusted my intuition over my mind, I've made the right call. Think about what you know about yourself. Can you tap into those deeper feelings? Remember, those emotions are signals. They tell you what you need to hear and allow you to sense information that may not be practically conveyed. If you feel stressed or conflicted, there's a reason. If you feel stuck, it's because you are. It's about striking that balance between the rational and the intuitive. Our intuition is connected to a deeper level of consciousness, which is always working for us and beyond our rational comprehension. It is our pathway to the universe. But how do you cultivate this intuitive muscle? Start by paying attention to your body's signals. Do you feel a sense of excitement or dread when considering a particular opportunity? Practice making small decisions based on your intuition and observe the outcomes. Over time, you'll become more attuned to your inner wisdom and better equipped to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship. In many cases, you already know what you need and what's best for you. Double down on your strengths instead of fixing your weaknesses. Focus on leveraging your strengths rather than trying to overcome every weakness. Recognize your strengths and what excites you, and build a business that caters to those. You're much more likely to be successful if you spend your time improving your strengths instead of trying to fix the things that you're not interested in or great at. In business, it's often more effective to excel in areas where you're already strong and outsource or delegate anything else when you can. Outsourcing is more effective if you've already learned how to do something yourself. When you're first starting out as an entrepreneur, you'll likely need to do most things yourself since you won't be making enough money to outsource tasks. But as you make more money, outsourcing becomes both essential to grow your business and have the correct limits in your life. For example, I'm great at marketing and content creation, but not at managing people. So instead of hiring full-time employees, I work to build businesses with partners who manage themselves, or I outsource any work that I'm not good at to contractors. Just don't fall into the trap of trying to be a jack of all trades. It's far more effective to assemble a team or network of individuals who complement your skill set. Identify the areas where you excel and focus your energy on honing those talents. Delegate or outsource tasks that drain your energy or fall outside your expertise. This approach allows you to operate in your zone of genius and create a more efficient and fulfilling business. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try things on your own when you're first starting out as an entrepreneur. There's an immense amount of value in teaching yourself the basics of how business works. By learning how to do everything at first, it will be easier for you to build the systems required to create sustainability in your business. This is key. When you've built systems that create more predictability in your business will be more resilient and you'll be able to adapt to market forces more quickly. Owning and running a business is about adapting, growing, and managing uncertainty. You need to control as many of the variables as you can by creating systems. Systems are the key to sustainability. And it's this sustainability that will help you sleep better at night and unlock more peace in your life. Momentum is the most powerful force in business. Building and maintaining momentum is crucial for business success. Without enough momentum, every business will fail. Simple strategies like working in sprints, regular rest, exercise, general movement, eating well, and taking time to be with your family can keep your energy in balance. Small, consistent actions compound over time to create significant results. When building my businesses, I focus on taking action every day, even if it's just a small step. If something doesn't work, learn to let go and keep moving. Small failures are inevitable. Don't let them turn into momentum killers. The most financially successful people on the planet are the ones who make the most choices every day. A choice could be as consequential as whether to buy another company or as small as whether to cancel a meeting to free up an hour. But all choices push energy into the world and will, when compounded, make an impact. This constant forward motion helped me overcome obstacles and seize opportunities. Remember, it's not about making perfect decisions, but about making decisions and learning from them. Making decisions trains your intuition to make decisions for you. Before long, you can start making decisions almost unconsciously. The world is always going to be full of risk and uncertainty. Unproductive people try to manage this uncertainty by trying to optimize each choice. Productive people deliberate to a point but prioritize action. But how do you create this momentum in the first place? Start with small, achievable goals. Break down larger projects into manageable tasks and celebrate your progress along the way. Eliminate distractions and create a dedicated workspace to maximize your focus. Remember, consistency is key. Even small steps forward each day will compound over time and propel you towards your goal. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. View them as learning opportunities and keep moving forward. The more you act, the more momentum you build, and the more that momentum will carry you.
Thank you, Grant. All right, everyone, you can get a copy of Inner Entrepreneur wherever you get your books. That's our show for the day. If you got something out of it, please leave a rating or review in your podcast player so others can find it too. And stay tuned to the next Big Idea Daily because we've got a full week of great insights from the best new nonfiction. I'm Michael Kovnat. See you tomorrow.